Now, very many nationalities, which are adjectives, have the ending ski. Ski. It's the same adjective ending, e for masculine, ski. All nationalities love to ski. Like, for instance, we had Russian, which was what?
Ruski,
Ruski, English.
Angliski,
Angliski, so the ski to denote a nationality. The same happens to British. It's derived from Britannia, Britain. How do you think British will sound? Start with
Britannis.
Britan plus ski.
Britanski.
Да, британский, British, referring to the whole country of Britain, да, rather than English. Британский, yes. And what do you think American will be?
Amerikanski,
Of course, американский, да, американский. And how do you say American tourists, plural?
Amerikanski turisti.
Американские, you said, didn't you?
No, I didn't, but I'm sure I
I
meant
thought you
to.
did, because they actually sound very, very similar, yes?
Amerikanskie
All right.
turisti.
Американские туристы and British tourists?
Britanskие turisti.
Да, британские туристы.
And the is because it's a plural,
Yes, ие, британские, американские.
but just turisti.
Of course, because it's a noun. Yes, most nouns in the plural take uy or e. So how would you say, we are British tourists and everything is interesting to us?
Мы британские туристи.
Да, мы британские туристы. To us, everything is interesting.
У нас,
To us and not by
Sorry.
us.
нам все интересно.
Да, нам все интересно. Мы британские туристы, нам все интересно. Russian culture. We continue.
Русский.
Russian culture. Now remember culture, the T-U-R-E words?
Kultura.
Да, so Russian culture.
Русская культура.
Да, русская культура. We haven't finished yet. Russian traditions.
Русская.
It's plural now.
Русские традиции.
Традиции. And there's one more to make it plural.
Традиции.
Right. Most nouns in the plural take uy or e. Here, with the word tradition, it will be e, but because you have another e, there will be two e letters in the ending. And both of them are pronounced традиции.
So the root is traditsi.
A tradition. Let's do
Traditia.
right. Традиция. To make it plural, you change ya.
Traditii.
Right, because you change the final ya for e, and it becomes double e in the ending. Русские традиции. Right. I want you to say the whole thing again. We are British tourists. To us, everything is interesting. Russian culture, Russian traditions.
Мы британские туристы. Все интересно
To us.
нам. Русский культура.
Культура. So,
Русская культура. Русская традиция.
only one?
Русские традиции.
Русская культура, because it's one. Русские традиции. Мы британские туристы, нам все интересно. Русская культура, русские традиции. Что еще вам интересно? What else is interesting to you? Russian radio, maybe? What's radio?
Radio.
Neuter, isn't it? Radio. So how do you say Russian radio?
Русские.
Now we are doing radio, yes? Neuter. The adjective ending, it has to be two letters, or and ye. So what is it?
Oje.
Oye is the ending of a neuter adjective.
Русское radio.
Of course. Русское, if you pronounce it syllable by syllable, but o is not pronounced as o, but close to r. So,
Русское radio.
да, русское радио. We continue with the same passage. How do you say, we read Russian newspapers and we understand everything? We read Russian papers.
Мы читаем.
Читаем. Russian papers.
Русские газеты.
Русские, you said, didn't you?
I'm sure I meant to.
Мы читаем русские газеты, and we understand everything.
И мы
Everything?
все
Understand. It's a pony.
понимать.
We understand.
Понимаем.
Очень хорошо. Мы читаем русские газеты, и мы все понимаем. Да. But we don't understand Russian humor. What do you think humor would be?
Humor.
Юмор. No H.
Юмор.
Юмор. But we don't understand Russian humor.
Но мы понимаем.
Don't.
Не понимаем.
Russian humor. Humor is masculine.
Русский.
Русский.
Юмор.
You.
Юмор.
Humor.
Humor.
Say again, please. But we don't understand Russian humor. But we don't understand.
Но мы не понимаем русский юмор.
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 Но мы не понимаем русский юмор. Right. And do Russians understand English humor? Russians,
Русские
русские,
понимают английский юмор.
Очень хорошо. Right. And it was a question, wasn't it? Русские понимают английский юмор? Do Russians now to compare two English sentences? You say, I understand you. You have I. And you say, you understand me. So in both sentences, you've got the same person, I. Yes? But in one sentence, you say I. In the second sentence, you say me, referring to yourself. Yes? Two words to denote one person, I. Right? Why is that? Because this person, this word appears in two different positions in the two sentences, right? In the Russian sentences, it is the same. We said, I understand. How do we say I understand?
Я понимаю.
Я понимаю. And you understand me.
Вы понимаете меня.
Меня, right. So you have я in the first sentence and меня in the second sentence. Again, different positions, but the same person, right? Now, nouns can also find themselves in the same positions. And we've used these positions in many sentences. Like, for instance, we said, I read Russian papers. How do you say, I read Russian papers? Newspapers.
Я читаю русские
Русские.
газеты.
Да. Я читаю русские газеты. So you have русские газеты, Russian newspapers, in the same position as you had меня after to understand, me after understand. Now, we are going to call this position whom and what position, because you can ask the question from the verb of the sentence about these nouns or pronouns. Ask whom and what, like to understand whom, me, меня, to read what papers, right? And there are many words like these, many verbs like these that put the noun or a pronoun in this position. Like, for instance, to know what, or to know whom, or to see whom, or to see what, or to eat, well, not whom in this case, but to eat what, right? So, with all these verbs, nouns and pronouns find themselves in a position where they are influenced by this verb. Now, some Russian nouns change in this position, change their endings in this position. And the biggest group is feminine singular nouns. We've been saying sentences, like you said before, Я читаю русские газеты. Nothing happens, nothing changes in this word combination, русские газеты. Or we can say, how do you say, I need to buy a new computer. It is needed to me.
Мне надо купить
Купить a new computer.
новый компьютер.
Да, мне надо купить новый компьютер. Новый компьютер is masculine, singular, yes? most masculine nouns don't change in this position. The only ones that do are nouns for people and animals. And how do you ask the question, where can one buy Russian icons? Where is it possible to buy?
Где можно купить русские
Мгм.
иконы?
Да, очень хорошо. Где можно купить русские иконы? Again, the same position to buy what? Русские иконы is plural, right? And how do you say one can drink coffee, or one can have a coffee here? Here one can have a coffee.
Здесь можно
To have a coffee.
пить кофе.
Possible, but you can use, it's better to use the second verb in the pair, to drink. Pить, what's the second verb?
Выпить.
Выпить. Выпить. Yes, pronounce it hard, please.
Выпить.
Да. So the pair pить, выпить. To have a coffee, to have a drink.
Выпить.
So say it again, please. Here one can have a coffee.
Здесь можно выпить кофе.
Да. Здесь можно выпить кофе. Right. Кофе in the same position to drink what? Кофе. No change. But, as I said, feminine singular nouns change their ending when they find themselves in this position, in this whom or what position. So a female noun protects itself from the attack of the verb by changing its ending. Now, feminine nouns end in what endings? What are the endings of feminine nouns?
А,
Or
я.
a or ya. So in this whom and what position, a will change to u and ya will change to what do you think?
You.
Of course. A will change to u, ya will change to you. So the word проблема in whom and what position will become what?
Проблему.
Проблему. And the word работа, work, will become what?
Работу.
Да, работу. The stress remains on o. Работу in the whom and what position. So both работа and проблема end in a. And if we take the word information, what is information?
Информация.
Информация. And in that whom and what position, it will become what?
Информацию.
Информацию. Yes, ya changes to you. Right. So as soon as you hear a sentence where a feminine singular noun is in this whom and what position, you prepare yourself, you prepare your lips in advance. Right? So, how would you say it is necessary to redo or to do once again the work? It's whom and what. To redo what? The work. It is necessary to do the work once again. It's necessary, needed.
Надо.
Redo.
М.
The transition.
Переделать.
Да, переделать. Good.
Переделать.
Okay.
Работу.
Да. Will you say it again, please?
Надо переделать работу.
Надо переделать работу. To do once again what? Переделать работу.